to get a win. Obviously that was a team with a lot of matchups that we were worried about. I think their athleticism, the way that they can penetrate and score the way that they did, the way that you saw them do tonight, that gave us a lot of anxiety as a staff. So I thought it was a very fast game, obviously a high-scoring game. Sometimes when you have that many possessions, it also leads to a lot of opportunities for mistakes. And I know that we made our fair share, but I think one of the parts that I love about it is the fact that we didn't get to the free throw line a ton in the second half. I don't know if we got to the free throw line at all in the second half. We turned the ball over quite a bit. We gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, and those are two things that we're greatly concerned about with our team this year. Had 26 turnovers, you give up 21 offensive rebounds, and yet you win a game against, I think, a good team by double digits, second double-digit win here in a row. So I think that was a good thing for us in the sense that I think we made a lot of mistakes early, and what I mean by that is a lot of mistakes from our freshmen early in the season. You want them to make those errors and get better. And we made a lot of mistakes early that we were able to bounce back from. And the fact that you can have a film session tomorrow, learn a lot from your mistakes, and not have to sit here and feel sick about it because you lost a game because of those mistakes, I think is a great onus for us, this early in the season.
Talk about Kate Klimkowitz, career high, 25 points, had a lot of good looks, and the balls were just dropping tonight.
Yeah, and I thought her shot selection was really good today. I think that's something we talked about a little bit as a staff, a little bit with the players, is we're okay with some transition threes. So that we had a little bit of a quick trigger at some points in that Navy game, maybe a couple times early today. But I thought she really made some really good decisions. She able to get out and transition early in the game. Some of those were off her own steals. Some of that was us rebounding the basketball really well. But I just thought, her shot looked good today. And I know she had her fair share of them. But I thought her shot did look good. But she was able to attack the basket and get to the free throw line in that first half too.
The freshman really contributed today. Specifically, Grace Townsend, 14 points, just stuffed the stat sheet pretty much. Kind of discuss that.
She did. I thought she calmed us down quite a bit against the pressure at times. And then again, going back to what we talked about earlier, she also made some mistakes that we'll all learn from, that she'll learn from. So I think those are all positives. But I thought she kind of calmed us down a little bit when Alex got into some foul trouble. And then, it flipped. I thought Alex came in and really kind of allowed us to feel a little more poised when she was in there, a little more steady. I thought she did a good job. And I think all of the freshmen right now. And again, I know there's a couple of them that we haven't seen a lot on the game floor. I really like this class. I think they've been fantastic. Both on the floor and off the floor, but I also give a huge credit to our team, the way that they've embraced them. We've talked about this being a tough year to be a freshman right now with everything going on, but I think the way that our kids have really embraced everybody, the way that our kids get along, the way that they love each other has really been fun to watch.
What did you see defensively? 9 blocks, 5 from Addie Budnick again tonight. She just continues to disrupt people.
Yeah, I don't know how much we saw other than the last 2 years during the recruiting process. I think that's something that, I give her a hard time that the last 2 games I saw her play in high school. One of those kids is now at UConn, the other one's playing out at Oregon. So there's no moment that's too big for you. There's no matchup that's too tough for you. I thought we put her in a tough position there in the second half when we got in some foul trouble and had them guard 30 from the other side, who was really just killing us in the second half. And I thought Addie did a really, really good job on her. That was a tough matchup, something she probably didn't expect to see. But she really has been about as steady as you can ask for in the first 3 games for a freshman, and has really stepped up huge for us, and a huge reason why we're sitting here at 2-1.
And then finally, what does this do for the team to play these quick games, quick turnarounds, sort of like a early tournament mode?
Yeah, a few things. One, it means they don't have to listen to me as much in practice, which I think over the last couple months, I think these kids, for as much as you worry about this stretch of games right now, I think they'd rather be doing this than practicing. And I think we needed to get out and play, man. I think even for us as coaches, we kind of had to measure some things, see some things. Practice can get a little bit stale at times. But this will be a huge test for us. We've known in the conference season we're going to see some Fridays, Sundays, so 2 games in 3 days, and we know a couple times we're going to have to play 3 games in 5 days, which we've in the middle of doing right now. So I think it'll be a good a lesson for us that we can learn down the road. But I also think it's fun for them just to get out and play a little bit right now.